Ready as I'll ever be.
Again, apologies. We've had some outstanding technical difficulties here as the stream just keeps dropping. So if you found the third stream that has come up today for the single game, thank you. We've got a runner on first. Ball going away, count now 1-1. Big Train have a runner on first, batter at the plate. Stepping up to the plate now is number 8 for the Bethesda Big Train.
On base there on first is Chavone, and then that's Wingett at bat for the Train.
Count now moves to 2-1.
Chavone successfully stealing second base.
Good opportunity now. First time the Big Train have had a runner in scoring position this game. Count 2-1. Good pitch, gets him swinging low. Count now 2-2. As we're here in the bottom of the second. Again, thank you for tuning in with us and bearing with us here as we look to work through these technical difficulties that we've had so far today. I have realized a way to fix some of the problems, and I just need to find a cable that does that. Thrown out, trying to run after strike 3 there. That'll end the inning. Move to the top of the second. Both teams just 1 hit, no runs on the board here at Shirley Povich.
Now.
Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Taking the mound now for the Bethesda Big Train, number 41, Luke Baker.
The center fielder, number 6, Wes Gingrich.
Luke Baker, an Old Miss sophomore from Gainesville, Florida. He has an 8.2 ERA in 11 games, but has never given up a homer in NCAA play. At the plate for the Cropdusters is number 6, Wes Gingrich. He smacks that down the right field, deep, back into the warning track. That is gone! That is a home run for the only Cropdusters. Blasted by the 9th hitter in the lineup, Gingrich. Routed the...
That's the way you let in Baker there, talking about how he'd never given up a home run in
Oh my God.
play. And that's just what he did in his first outing for the big train. Definitely not the best look for Baker, but what a hit there for Gingrich.
Also, you know you're giving a great home run call when your co-broadcaster jumps.
This is true. He was really rounding those bases quite quickly. Usually you hit a homer, you take a nice leisurely jogger on the diamond, but he was pretty excited there.
He said, nah, let's get some running in. Coming up now is Ben Piraparo. Fouls that off. Piraparo, apologies. First pitch fouled off. Sorry, second pitch fouled off, counting out 0-2. Another one fouled off, looking like a golf swing there, cutting low to try and get a piece of it. Successfully does get a piece of it.
I was going to say, he really stepped low into that one. Pirapavo, a pretty good hitter, comes out of East Stroudsburg University, hit 310 this past season.
And he hits that one well, but it looks like it's right out to right field. Fielded by the right fielder, Schultz. And that'll be the first out of the inning for the big train.
Now batting for the Cropdusters.
And apologies to fans who are trying to tune in and follow the scores on Point Streak. It seems that we do not have Point Streak active currently.
Technical difficulties across the entire big train operation.
I know I'd like to apologize because it auto-selected the year 2010 as the year I wanted to see stats from, so it might be live. I don't know, but I'm going to remain focused here as the ball misses, count 1-0, at the plate for the Cropdusters. It is number 9, Daniel Elliott. Daniel Elliott from Christopher Newport University. Listed on the roster as utility. Can play a ton of positions, and in D3, he only struck out 4 times in 98 at-bats. Count 2-0 here. We'll see if Baker can get back in control here. Finds the bottom corner, count now 2-1. Great pitch from the lefty Baker there to get back into rhythm. Nods on the catcher. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. Taken. Elliott watches one go by. Count 2-2. Possible put away pitch. Strike 3. Again, I guess I'm just jinxing everybody. The guy who had never given up a home run this season in college gave up a home run. And, oh no. No, that was a ball.
I thought it was a strike as well.
He pointed out, he gave the strike signal.
Yeah.
Quick
turn of events. Full count now.
No, it's a 3-2 pitch. Baker misses low, so what could have been a strikeout against the unstrikeoutable, that's a word, has led to a walk, putting number 9 on base. Stepping up to the plate now. The only Cropduster is Ryan Shea. Ryan Shea. Only Cropdusters colors black, yellow, and red. Don't know why I mentioned that.
And the big train in green and white.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, the belts are black, so it's green, white, and black.
Okay.
You would know that if you were here. Yeah, they got uniforms yesterday.
Apologies. Some of us were down for the count yesterday.
The big train has had a big bug running through it. Count now 1-0. Good strike there, count 1-1. Yeah, the assistant manager has a cold. Broadcast crew both has, I don't know, stomach bug?
Something like that.
Not fun.
Not fun at all.
But what is fun is some big train baseball. And I'm very, very excited to see Baker kind of finding form in this at-bat. Again, commentator's curse as he misses 2-1. Try to regain control of this inning here. Tight game, though. Third inning, 1-0. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Baker. Hit down foul on the third base line. I love the sound of that wood bat. After a season at GW with the aluminum pings, it feels so much better to hear that. I don't even know what you would call it. That clump? I don't know the onomatopoeia for it.
I was going to say, that's one way to describe it, but, with these wood bats, it's really going to, help the pitchers kind of work on that ERA and then also kind of make these hitters work a bit more than they were probably in college.
It really tests your swing. Ball gets loose there, but no threat from the runner on first. Not threatening at all. Yeah, it challenges your swing. You have to be super level, because despite the barrel being a little bigger, there's only such a small sweet spot because it's wood. It's not metal where you can kind of dink a single over the first baseline by just chipping the ball. That stuff does not happen with a wood bat. Full count. Baker looking for his first strikeout. Hit down to second base. Charges it. Looks to second. Doesn't make the play. Gets him out at first. It's 2 outs. The runner does advance to second. Up to the plate now for the only Cropdusters with a runner in scoring position is Luke Trithall, first baseman.
Now batting for the Cropdusters, the first baseman number 35, Luke Trithall.
Trithall, one of the older members of this Cropduster squad. He's a rising junior out of Poolsville, goes to UMBC, so quite local. He's batted .278 across his past 2 seasons at UMBC, so definitely got some of that veteran experience for this team.
First pitch swung on, popped up to center field. He misreads it, charging in. Thankfully, the second baseman is there to get it. That's Rogers fielding it. That'll end this inning. Only gets ahead with a homer off of the 9-hitter Wes Gingrich. But ready? Welcome back. The score is 0-1. The only Cropdusters lead here. At the plate was a numberless batter, strikes out in 5 pitches.
Now
Coach Sal making it hard on us to keep track here.
Seriously, he's throwing. Not only we're having technical difficulties, but Big Train coaching staff throwing out everyone in this exhibition game here. Also, quick note: pitching change for the Cropdusters. Steve Shinning, sophomore, rising sophomore out of Mount St. Mary's, now on the mound for Olney.
Count now 1-0 here. Garrett Felix, Alabama product. Smacked out to right field. That's a single. Felix gets on, giving the Big Train their first hit of the inning. Now the question is, can they capitalize? Coming up to the plate now, following Felix,
Now batting for the Big Train.
is shortstop
The
Colton
shortstop, number
Hegwood.
1, Colton Edgewood.
Another one of those Bama guys.
Those Bama boys.
The Bama boys. We should trademark that for the season
Oh
then.
my god, yes. That's the first catchphrase in this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Bama boys.
Cobb, Felix, Hedgewood, Bama boys.
I really thought it would be a crude crop dusting joke. Would be the first thing that stuck. Pitch way outside. Felix threatening to steal. He had a big lead there. Felix, possibly one of the best talents on this team. In the SEC, hitting .303 with 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. He has played for the Grand Lake Mariners and Southern University and Bossier Parish. CC, safe under the tag. Very close there. But he will steal the base. An outstanding player, has played college ball twice before for the Grand Lake Mariners, played for Southern University and for Bossier Parish Community College. So he went JUCO, D3, D1. He has taken the long route to where he is now, and here he is on second base threatening to score for the victory.
Serious journeyman.
It's a journey, man. Swung and missed. He's going for another steal, and he's totally in there. That's another stolen base, back to back. Stealing 2 bases back to back.
So Big Train really only got into scoring position today via, stolen bases, and for him to get second and third, capitalize and get something on the board.
He's one of the 2 hits, and he stole 2 bases. He got himself to third. Can Colton Hedgewood? Can Colton Hedgewood bring him home? Sorry. I like this. This is the relaxed kind of broadcast, reminiscent of Keith Hernandez, Ron Darling, and the New York Mets. Eventually, once we have all the graphics popping up at the right time, it'll be perfect. Here comes the 2-2. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. Garrett Felix's base running is all for naught, as the Cropdusters keep that lead 1-0
Ladies
here
and gentlemen,
on Big Train. Welcome back here. Fourth inning, top of fourth.
Now
On the mound
the
now
Crop
for the
Dusters,
Bethesda Big
the
Train
third baseman,
is
number
Jordan
30,
Little,
William
right-handed
Hahn.
pitcher. Big Train, really, this is an exhibition. Let's remember that. We're throwing out every pitcher we got. It was Baker last inning. And now it's number 15, Jordan Little.
Little, just like Baker out from Ole Miss. Some of the young guys on those teams believe Ole Miss is playing in a regional right now as well.
Yes,
so
they are.
they've come down. Some of the younger guys have started their summer league early.
Swing and a miss. Great pitch there from Little. Little, not little in the slightest, 6'4", one of the taller members of the team. Yet still somehow rocking a medium jersey. The 1-1 pitch. Ball low and away. Little only appeared in one appearance for Ole Miss. Again, a top team. That does not say anything against him. Here comes the 2-1. Ball in the dirt, 3-1. Nothing against him not to make many appearances for Ole Miss, but sadly, he only recorded 1 out in that appearance, giving up 3 earned runs. But that is the SEC. That is where baseball happens.
Yeah, seriously, quite the powerhouse conference there.
Swing and a miss. There he goes. Gets the count full. Placed it well, and here comes the 3-2. That's where the power is. That's what I like to see. Heater low. Fanning him. First batter, first strikeout.
Definitely a great look for Little there. You know, these counts getting really full today. The Cropduster batters are really making the Big Train pitching staff work, but for him to kind of recover there after, I believe the count was at 3-1, definitely exactly what you want to see in his first outing.
Low pitch is a strike to get it started. 0-1. Jordan.
The right fielder, number 3, Tyler Wright.
Welcome back to the broadcast here. 2 outs in the inning. Runner on second. Tyler Wright at the plate. Again, if Tyler Wright can get on, it'll bring up Wes Gingrich, who had homered in his last at-bat. Out on second is Coleman Calabrese. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out to left field. He's going to charge it. Makes the play right out to him. Well played by Felix to end the inning. Olney leads 1-0 as we enter the bottom of the 4th here on BigTrain.tv. Welcome back. Stepping up to the plate is Schultze, the Big Train, number 24. Peyton, a utility player for JMU, can play either corner of the infield or the outfield. It's cooled down a bit here as the sun set. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. 11 away, counts 2-0.
Sun was seriously ablazing on the broadcast booth, but feels almost like it dropped like 10 degrees or something since it's kind of gone down over the tree under the trees.
I think 10 might be an understatement. Wow, that is ball 4 almost clipping number 24 at the plate. That was Schultz. Sending up now is Cobb. Cobb, first baseman
Now
for the Big
batting to the
Train.
Big Train, the first baseman, number 23, Baylor Cobb.
Baylor Cobb stepping to the plate. Catcher from Alabama. Played for the Oneonta Outlaws in the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League. Hit up to the second baseman. We'll see if they can turn 2. There's 1. Is he off the bag? Are they calling him safe or out? There was no umpire down to the first baseline, but they're calling him out. Making that the first 2 of the inning.
Nice
Now
double play
batting to
there
the Big
from the
Train,
Cropdusters
the right fielder, number
infield.
20, Jason Chavone.
You know, Big Train bats haven't necessarily been super hot today, but to get a couple hits off here in the bottom of the 4th is not the worst look, but need a little more power there.
Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. Taken as a strike. The pitch to Chivione. The 1 pitch. Oh, swung at that one with an oar. Count now 0-2. See if he can get out of this hole that he's in. Count 0-2 with 2 outs. Lets the third strike go by. A 1-2-3 strikeout there for Chivione, going down to the Cropdusters pitcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
We're
the
entering
start of one of our
the
favorite
top of the
on-field
fifth already.
activities, the mascot race presented by our
We're
proud
already at the top
partner,
of the fifth?
I believe we're
Financial.
entering,
SPC Financial.
yeah, top of the fifth.
Wow. We'll be right back here on BigTrain.tv. Count 0-2. Ball high and inside. Oh my god, you can see the ball, the powder coming off of it. I guess just the natural ball residue.
Yeah, probably. It's like a dust cloud.
That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah.
Kim's at the plate. Ball high and away. This 2-0 count. This 0-2 count. Sorry, has become a 2-2 count. Gingrich not listed on their roster.
Clearly made an impact, though.
Yeah, he's the reason they're up right now after that homer. 3-1 count. Fouled back, now 3-2. A full count. Another full count for Little on the mound. Batter steps out, settles back in. The 3-2 pitch. Swung and missed! Little comes in and takes care of the red-hot Gingrich, getting the first out of the inning.
Little, hasn't had necessarily the most controlled or, he's not necessarily totally in command, but had kind of 1 or 2 times where, he's gotten to that full count and then closed it out. So, it's, the young pitcher like him looks to develop. I think that's a really good sign heading into the rest of the season.
Well, it's at-bat by at-bat. You just want to improve on margins. And he's doing that as we watch right now. Showing bunt is the leadoff hitter, Ben Pirapavel. Again, if you are a fan of the Bethesda Big Train, don't be a pill. Get out to the stadium and come watch a game. Tickets are very cheap. I believe $5 for kids, $10 for adults.
Lots of, I believe our opening day on Tuesday is already sold out, or maybe it's Thursday's game that's sold out, but, tickets are not hard to come by, but it's definitely popular, so you want to be here.
Yeah, you might be able to get in, even for the one that's sold out. We might be adding extra seating down in those metal bleachers. Won't be the most comfortable, but you want to see a big train game, you got to get out here for it. 3-1 count to Pure Pavel. Swung and missed. Count now 3-2. East Stroudsburg University, junior, Ben Pure Pavel. The 3-2. Another full count, but this time it doesn't go Little's way as Pure Pavel takes his base. Following him up now is the DH, Daniel Elliott. From Christopher Newport,
Now
the junior.
the designated hitter number 9,
Comes up.
Daniel Elliott.
He walked one of his previous at-bats. See if he can reach base again here. Fouled off back far behind home plate. Count now 0-1. You can't see this on the broadcast, but the ball's specialty made for the Cal Ripken Senior League. Imprinted, signed by the commish. Amazing balls, in great shape. Ball high and away, throws it. Safe, just gets under the tag. Great base running there from Pure Pavel to just sneak by the throw from Warville.
I think that's the first stolen base on the day for the Cropdusters. Definitely in a good position here. Got a pretty good hitter in Elliott at bat, and then for Pavel, pretty good base runner as well out there.
Fouls that one off. Count now 1-2.
And just one out here in the top of the 6th.
Yes. No, top of the
5th?
5th. Top of the 5th.
That's my bad.
Sorry again, our point streak is not live. Here comes the 1-2. Struck him out. Got him chasing the heater. That was a fast pitch. We gotta get a speedometer for up here. That would be great.
Yeah, much needed out there
Now
for
batting the catcher,
Little,
number 25,
especially now that there's a runner in
Ryan
scoring
Shea.
position for the Cropdusters. And up next is Shea.
Shea from Liberty University, 17 at-bats, no hits. But 5 walks gives him a 227 OBS, which is not bad for a guy who has not gotten a hit in college. So he's got to watch that patience at the plate. Little's really going to have to find his spot here as the count moves to 0-1. Misses there, count now even. Fouled back, Ali Navarrete, very scared there. Almost swung back out of her chair.
I know. I told Nick this earlier, but even every baseball game I've broadcasted in my life, any foul ball that comes toward the broadcasting booth, I will flinch. I know there's a net, but it's like when you're driving, Nick, and something hits your windshield, and you know it won't hit you, but
Throw out to try and get the runner at third. He's in there safe. I mean, some people are just flinchy. Oh, you did not even flinch. For those of you who can't see it at home,
could not get me there.
tried to fake her out, and she's
It's really just the baseball that will get me. But yeah, great run there for Pierre Pavel. It's the second time we've seen a guy steal 2 bags in a row. Last time it was the big train. This time the Cropdusters.
It was Felix last time with a single and 2 stolen bases. Pierre Pavel walk with 2 stolen bases. This strike could get Little out of here. Fouls it straight down to the third base line. Sorry, fair. Throws it across. Gets him in time. That'll end the inning. Little getting out of a little trouble there. Lead stays 1-0 for the only Cropdusters as
is just the beginning of our...
Some of them are landed, some of them aren't. Only man for the job, I don't think was the best one. I gotta, oh god. Welcome back on the mound now from Bethesda Big Train is Evan Marcenko, the freshman from Nicholls State. Don't let his stats deceive you. His ERA might be high, but it's all from one game against Coastal Carolina. He did not record an out and gave up 5 runs against the Chanticleers, or a powerhouse in college baseball. Outside of that, he's pitched 6 innings and given up just 3 runs. We'll see what the lefty can do today.
Another pitching change here for the Big Train. As to be expected in a season, not quite season opener, but first exhibition game here. They're really going to see, coaching staff's going to want to see who they can rely on the mound. But we've seen some pretty good performances. You know, just that one lone homer from the Cropdusters, only point on the board for either team. So I'd say the pitching performance for the Big Train has been pretty solid today, other than that.
Look, it's a quiet game for both teams. The Big Train haven't put in worse positions, I believe, but that comes down to only time walks and stolen bases. Up to the plate, the big man for the only Cropdusters, number 35. Ball away, count now 1-0. Number 35, Luke Trithal. Another pitch misses for Marcenko. First 2 pitches, 2 balls. I'm still craving that excitement from the homer. That really just... Ball high and away 3-0. That really was the highlight of this game.
I know, our broadcasts, our audio levels certainly have not reached even close to that since that lone homer.
You never know. The Big Train have a lot of time left in this game. 4 pitches, 4 balls. Marcenko, you could tell again, he was trying to back off that last pitch just to get it in. Sadly, could not. Wi-Fi seems to be improving. As we've been here live for 11 minutes without any problems. Runner on first now at the plate is number 30, Quinn Allen. Tipped it, gonna run foul. Did that go off his shin? I could not tell.
I think so.
Someone's throwing a tennis ball down there too. Can you guys at home see it? It's gonna pop up in front of the Gregorios. It goes back down.
It looks like Bruce caught it.
Oh my god. I see, he walked straight across and snagged it.
Probably taking it away.
Dang. 0-1 pitch. Hit down, foul. 0-2 now. Marcenko ahead of this count after walking a batter on 4 balls has back-to-back strikes. Sadly, Bruce here not in face paint against my only suggestion from our brainstorming session for marketing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Marcenko, 4 balls, then 3 strikes. A walk and a strikeout. You can't have 2 farther opposite results than that. We'll see what comes of this third at-bat from Coleman Calabrese.
That was clean.
Calabrese.
Wow. Like you said, quite the opposite of how he got started. Very impressive for Marcenko.
Calabrese doubled to left center earlier in this game. Tennis ball's back.
Oh, maybe it would. Maybe he handed it back to him.
Maybe he just want to show off those reflexes. It's a 1-0. Hit deep to left center field. That is gone. That ball was gone before it even got past third base. Another homer. This one from Coleman Calabrese. The man has 6 bases on the game today. He doubled to deep left center field and homered here. He is showing out for the only Cropdusters.
And with a runner on first there, they pick up not 1 but 2. So putting them up 3-0.
Calabrese, D1, James Madison University, giving them all the more reason to play him next year. He did get substantial play time for them, batting 171 with 6 RBI. But he's making a statement right now. Your first game with a wood bat? Not expecting something like this from any of the guys today.
Yeah.
But
like you said, Nick, that one was out of here.
like legendary Renfro homer out of here.
Okay. I don't know about that, but
For those of you who don't know, we talk heavily foul down the first base line, count now 1-1. There's legends of those Renfro homers during even just BP. Coach Sal stopped letting him take BP because he hid away all of our practice balls. Because they used to have to send us interns into the woods to get them. But that was a smashed homer. Oh my god. That might be one of the highlights of the season. I think it got so high it went off the camera. Count now 2-1. But it was out of here from the moment it left the bat. Marcenko looking to get in control again. Strike there. Count 2-2. Now the Big Train, a team that has never been below 500 before. Could this be a harbinger?
oh wow, it's an impressive stat.
Losing right now. It is an exhibition game, of course. Excuse me. But this is a team that has run rampant as we got a third strike there to end that at-bat. Run rampant in the Cal Ripken League. National champions in 2011. 12-time league champions. 5 times in a row.
Now batting number 3.
Could this be the year it changes? Little storyline. We're early on, but some plot intrigue. Up at the plate now for the only Cropdusters is Tyler Wright. First pitch taken, strike. Count now 0-1.
Tyler Wright, pretty dangerous hitter coming out of Millersville. Redshirt junior, batting .305 at last season, 31 RBIs. Very impressive stats there for him.
Can't wait to see what kind of stats these guys are registering in a wood bat league.
I know.
Hit straight to the shortstop. Well fielded. Throwing him out. A great play there from Hedgewood to get the out as the Cropdusters take control of this game, leading 3-1 here.
Felix.
The speedster, Garrett Felix, steps up to the plate here. Singled earlier today with 2 stolen bases, trying to help spark something for the big train as we're here at the bottom of the 6th. First pitch, ball away. Count now 1-0.
Another pitching change for the Cropdusters. It's Harry Prince, a teammate of Tyler Wright. So both coming out of Millersville. Will take the mound for Olney.
Ball 2, count 2-0.
Prince recording, he's pretty old, he's a rising junior. He's got a 3.93 ERA this past season. Giving up just 8 hits and 8 runs, 28 strikeouts in his 18.1 innings pitched.
That's efficient. Swung and missed. Count now 2-1. Felix unhappy with himself after that one. Felix, from what I've seen from him, seems to be a great locker room presence, or I guess clubhouse presence for baseball terminology. 2-1 pitch. Ball high and away 3-1. If you want to see more from him, he was the first player we actually got to meet here on the broadcast crew. Spoke with me and the legendary Ray Ash about just coming up here, the trip, coming up, settling in. We literally just handed him his uniform, count now 3-2, it's full. And he was ready to go. Put on the uniform, big smile, got out there. And I don't think you can ask for much more from an athlete.
Yeah, and the big train not having the best day so far, but he's definitely been one of the highlights.
That aggressive base running was amazing. 3-2 pitch, he takes his base. We'll see what he can do now that he's back on base.
Harry Prince,
Now
quite an
batting for
interesting
the
guy,
big
Nick.
train, the shortstop,
Really?
number 1.
I was doing some research today.
Edgewood.
Fun fact, he can do a cartwheel, maybe multiple. He's not entirely sure, but he thinks maybe multiple in a row.
Oh, I read it. Yeah, say it.
And then his pregame ritual includes meditating. So, pretty calm guy, I guess. Channeling some of that energy onto the mound. You have to wonder if he did that today in his first game with the Cropdusters.
Honestly, meditating, for those of you at home who are looking to improve your game, whatever sport it is, meditating is game changing. It took 6 strokes off my golf game.
Wow.
I literally got to a point where I would sit down in the fairway for 5 seconds, inhale, exhale, and I would repeat the line from The Simpsons, tree falling in the woods. And I would do exactly as Bart did and smack that ball. Count now 1-1. Are you a Simpsons fan?
I'm not, unfortunately. Not a big cartoon gal.
So that Bob's Burgers movie recommendation is going nowhere.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, I am a fan of family, not family friendly, but family based animation. Bob's Burgers, The Simpsons, swung and missed 1 and 2. Not Family Guy, God no, but those two that have their wholesome moments where the kids bond and do whatever, but also some stupid jokes. Love it all. Count 1 and 2. You didn't read off the fact that I was super excited for about Prince.
That he likes Avatar.
I'm assuming he means The Last Airbender,
Yeah,
right?
if it said favorite series, so you've got to go. It's got to be Last Airbender.
Swing and a miss, down on 3 strikes there. Avatar, so is that part of your not animation fandom? Have you ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No, and I have quite a few friends from home, from high school,
Now batting
who try
for
to
the
get me to
big
watch
train,
it.
the
Never
third baseman, number
got into it.
4.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that's gonna change.
Okay.
Because you're stuck doing cast with me for 2 months. I can't be doing it with someone who's never seen the best show of all time.
That's what they say. I mean, I would give it a chance. Everyone talks about it at length. Who likes it, so.
Definitely like a better hook than Game of Thrones. Very different shows. I don't even think it's fair to compare them. But first episode of Avatar, you're right into it.
I would argue first episode of Game of Thrones, you're right into it, Nick, but.
Do you find like a 12-year-old boy frozen in ice in the first episode of that? No.
No, but you do find like a 12-year-old boy getting pushed out the window.
Window, frozen in ice.
You give me ice, I raise you a window.
Back and forth. We got a window right here if we want to test it. You can get ice from the concession stand. I'll jump up the window.
No.
Count 1-1. Ball high. Speeding in is Felix, but that tag was great. The throw just to the right from the catcher. Well placed to record that out. Felix put the wheels on him, but the throw from Sheet, too good.
Second caught stealing for the big train today, I believe.
Yes. The other one was Wing It in the last inning.
And Felix super successful getting second and third in his last attempt, so definitely disappointment there.
Here comes a 2-1. Ball high. Count now 3-1 with 2 outs. 0-3, 1 pitch. Swung and missed. Count now. He's full. Looking for a life sign, full count. Foul back. He didn't flinch at that one.
It was pretty low.
Yeah, fair.
It's when they come off it's when they come off really high
Yeah.
that gets me. If it's just gonna head toward the net, I'm not gonna freak out. But it's gonna near the top.
Look, I do not blame you. Hit. That's another foul. Looked like he got a good piece of it, but it just flew out to the left. Oh, look at all the children battling for it. A sea of young boys all trying to get to that foul ball first.
I was gonna say I do flinch, but not without good reason. This stadium's kind of known for being easy to catch foul balls, and I know for a fact that's what a lot of the kids in these stands are doing today. So.
Growing up, did you ever get a foul ball here?
No, I definitely, knowing me, Nick, was too scared to go for it.
Oh.
So, no, I did not.
As a youngin', I almost fell into the Mets bullpen trying to grab a foul ball. So like, oh, it's so close, and I reached over, and then before I knew it, one of my legs was up in the air. My upper body was hanging over the bullpen. That's hit well to left field. It's going to go, oh, just foul of the post. Could have been a homer if it had stayed fair. The exasperated cry from the fans. Everyone wanted that to go.
What a hit. It was just out of there. Out foul, but really great power there.
Most power we've seen from
I was going to say.
any hitter on the big train so far.
Most promising hit of the day in terms of power.
From number 24. The guy who's ball away. He'll take his base regardless. He'll find an opportunity to get running. That's Schultz, the third baseman, who is listed as 21 on the
Now
roster.
batting for the big train.
Well, you
Number
know.
23,
Yeah, like we said, folks,
Baylor.
uniforms just came in yesterday. Numbers relatively new. For all we know, Schulze could be number 3 tomorrow.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of factors here. Again, this is the beauty and the one downside of minor league baseball is it's genuine. We're out here, literally, everyone's got doing everything together, and it just takes a day or two to get ready. But I bet you by the start of the season Monday, it's going to be outstanding. I think it already is outstanding baseball. Just jerseys will be on the right bodies, the internet will be updated, and we'll be good to go. Count now 2-0. Again, if you are listening to this as you're watching the game, be sure to visit the League of Women Voters as they're registering women voters and male voters. I think they're just registering voters. Well, I said it like that. Oh, hits his knee. That's going to be 2 runners on now with 2 outs. Actually, are they not saying that was a hit ball? Because that definitely deflected off of his knee.
I was going to say. Well, nevertheless, Schulze headed to second, now in scoring position. But Wingett's still at the plate batting.
Yep. A runner in scoring position here. An opportunity for the big train to get this offense rolling. Called strike, count 3-1.
2 outs already, too, so definitely crunch time here in the bottom of the 6th.
Gotta count. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, had to look at that scoreboard and just do a little quick math.
Sadly, a lot of zeros out there for the big train. That's ball 4 finally. Giving him his base. Runner advances to first to bring up Wingate, who got caught stealing last time.
Number 20, Jason Chavon.
Sorry, this is Chavon, the right fielder.
No, excuse me, that was Cobb against to first, I believe, and he was at bat, not Wingett.
Yeah, that's on me. Ball inside, count now 1-0.
But yeah, definitely Chavon right now.
Yes, I can say that
Can
for
confirm.
Chavon. That was it. Looking behind him, very careful to watch the big train runner. Good pitch, though. A lot of the times you see a pitcher focused on the runners, does not deliver on the pitch, but wow. did Volk immediately turn and throw a great pitch to bring the count to 1-1. Another swing and a miss. Count moves to 1-2. About a half an hour of play here at Shirley Povich, entering the 6th inning. Or in the bottom of the 6th inning, sorry, finishing out the 6th. We'll see if Bethesda can get something going here. Oh, 3 straight swings and misses there. That'll end this inning. Welcome back to the top of the 7th here as the Cropdusters visit the Bethesda Big Train. Marcenko still on the mound. First pitch strike brings the count to 0-1. Apologies, that is still Marcenko. Second pitch from Marcenko, high and inside. Count 1-1. Hit up to right field, high in the air, getting under it and fielded well by Chivione.
Chivione, yeah, quick out there. Definitely a way to sort of speed this game up. At the break, Nick and I were just discussing how it's really slowed down since the first 4. And unfortunately, the Big Train bat's still ice cold, but hopefully looking to get through the top of the 7th quite quickly in order to, hopefully get something going on offense.
We did 4 innings in an hour and then 2 in 40 minutes.
That's baseball.
Do you like that? That's a strike. 0-1. Big Train still trail 0-3. Hit deep to right center field. Chasing it under it. Again fielded by Chivione.
Quick 2 outs there.
Yeah, both fielded to Chivione, as it's now
Now
2 outs in the top of the 7th. This is
Daniel
what we were talking about. This is quick baseball.
Yeah. Again, if you're going to be giving up hits, those are the ones you want to give up. Easy fly balls out for your outfield.
Hopefully things will slow down when Bethesda gets their at-bat. They need to get those bats rolling. Still just 2 hits today. That will be called a strike. Count now 0-1. Marcenko here performing far better than in that last inning. Getting some good pop flies. Looking to go through 3 batters quickly here. Count now 1-1. Ball away, count now 2-1. Catcher and pitcher conversing, trying to figure out the best course of action here. Here comes the 2-1. Just misses. 3-1 now. Count in favor of the batter.
It looked a bit low there, but he's racking up these balls, so he's definitely in much need of a strike here.
3-1 to Elliott, grounded to the third baseman, foul.
And another full count.
Feels like there's no other possible count. A lot of pressure on these arms. I mean, they're going to be playing every day. Good thing they're spacing it out between 4 or 5 guys today, because if you had one guy throwing, you'd be throwing long at-bats, and he would be out for a couple days. Strike 3, Marcenko ends the inning, 1-2-3. The prettiest 1-2-3? No, but an effective 1-2-3 at that, getting 2 pop flies and a strikeout through Elliott to get out of the inning as we head to the bottom of the 7th here. Welcome back to Rockville, Maryland. We're in the bottom of the 7th here. Up at the plate is Trey Wingett. Can the Bethesda bats get rolling? We haven't had a hit in a couple innings since Garrett Felix singled out to right field. Hardy cut for Wingett there.
Wingett, another one of those SEC guys out of Kentucky. So 19 at-bats last season, striking out in 11. So not the most promising stat coming into this one as he swings and misses there.
And takes a strike 2 looking. Maybe he needs a little bit of that meditation from Prince Harry.
Yeah, perhaps. Harry Prince, but Prince Harry, sure.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 and then catcher tags him even though he's not going anywhere. Wayne getting a tough game today.
Yet another, what'd you call it? Broadcaster's curse? Caster's curse?
Yeah,
as in, like, I brought up Trey Wingett 11 strikeouts and 19 at-bats. And
So mine was going the other. It's like, oh, he won't ever strike out. Strikes out. He never gives up home runs. He
yeah,
gives up home runs.
maybe we need to change our outlook here.
Whoa! Ball inside. First pitch to Largo. Largo, who has never hit a home run once in his life. In fact, has never ever seen one happen. His eyes were closed during the 2 from the Cropdusters. No way. Hit deep to left field. Oh, caught by the left fielder. The broadcaster's curse is real.
Seriously, that one was just almost out of here. Beautiful hit, but got right in there, and the left fielder was able to take care of that one right at the warning track.
Obviously, I was kidding. Largo has hit home runs before. The catcher from JMU, the redshirt freshman, stepping up to the plate now, though, is the second baseman, Rogers. T.J. Rogers from Georgetown.
Ooh, local kid, except for the fact that he's from Sparks, Nevada. But DMV kid for his college career.
See if he can make sparks fly here as he leans back as if the pitch was coming inside, but it was outside. Deceptive pitch there, making the count 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Another strike. It's 0-2. Big Train just feeling lethargic. I don't think it's the fans don't seem into it. The guys seem tired. I don't think this is the night for the team. Fouled off. Stays alive.
You know, it's not really opening day, but definitely not the energy or result on the scoreboard that you want kind of heading into next week if you're the Bethesda Big Train. Such a dominant team in this league, like we've mentioned already countless times, and I'm sure we'll mention over the course of the season, but definitely not great.
Hopefully we'll be mentioning it as another season in the legacy.
Yeah.
Count now 1-2. As that pitch misses. Can Rogers make something happen here with 2 outs? He cannot. Goes down swinging. That'll end the bottom of the third. Cropdusters holding a tight lead over the Big Train, who have not registered a hit since Garrett Felix got on in the 4th inning. We'll be right back here on Big Train TV. I'm Nick Poor here. On the mound now for the Bethesda Big Train is Todd Mizoki from Cockeysville, Maryland. The UK pitcher. First pitch misses, count 1-0. UK, of course, referring to University of Kentucky. Yesterday I got confused when my boss told me we had 2 guys coming from the UK. Thought he meant Great Britain. I'm a fool. Ball misses, count 2-0.
You know, Mizoki definitely has some stats, even despite being just a first year over at Kentucky.
At Kentucky. To get that playing time, sorry, it's just impressive. A freshman cracking the roster.
Super impressive. You know, just about 12 innings pitched, but 6.39 ERA, 16 strikeouts, 16 hits. Not crazy great stats, but not terrible for a first year.
Sadly, the big train stats. Oh, there we go. That's going to be called a strike. Batter taken by surprise. Count 3-1. The sun has fully set here over the Pove. Can't think of a fun short name for Shirley Povich Field. Hit down to the third baseman. Well fielded. Good hustle, but not in time there. That's the first out of the inning.
I like the Pove.
I feel like we can do better.
Really? Alright.
Maybe I don't have faith in myself. Maybe you can do better.
Okay,
Now
I'll think about
batting
it.
for only number
not mad at it,
35,
though.
Luke Tricol.
It's not bad, but it's not memorable, you know?
Yes.
It's not like revoked. Like if I got to say that, that would have been that's my highlight call. That's going on my reel. First pitch, high. Count now 1-0. On my reel, it's actually me almost getting hit by a volleyball. That's fun. So it was a tight game. George Mason GW, and the ball just comes straight at me. Count 2-0. They placed, for some reason, they placed us right on the court for that. Again, tune into WRGW and GW Sports in general. I am a buff and blue boomer. 2-0. Here comes the third pitch. There's a strike coming in from Mizoki. Another local boy. Is Cockeyesville close to here, or is it far?
I do not think it is very close to here.
I mean, how far can it be, though? It's Maryland. Ball away, 3-1.
Fair enough. I will say, honestly, being from Bethesda, your view of the entire state is a bit skewed. Definitely more DC oriented / Northern Virginia oriented.
Hit out to left field. That looks like it's going to land. Oh, well fielded. I take that back. That's the man, Felix, again, making things happen for Bethesda. Great legs under him to get to that ball and
Now
help
batting for
protect
the
Mizoki
Cropdusters, number
here
30,
in the top of the
Quinn
8th. Mizoki looking to get a 1-2-3 inning here. Ball down in the dirt. Count now 1-0.
Would be ideal. I mean, obviously only has that 3-0 lead, so they've been doing something right hitting wise, but the big train just has not been able to match it.
Hit out to center field, hustling over, gets there. Well fielded by Wingett to get a 1-2-3 inning from Mizoki. Entering the bottom of the 8th, big train, just 6 outs left to make something happen. Can they wake up? And as they say, get rolling. We'll be back. plate now is Tyler Bassett for the Bethesda Big Train. And on the mound for the Only Cropdusters is Nate Vermillion, the junior from Frostburg. He was injured this season, and he's coming back to play some baseball here for Olney, back home in the MD.
The MD.
Is that another thing people call it?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm from here, never heard it.
You would know more than I would, considering I am a New Jerseyan. Please don't tune out of this broadcast just because I'm from New Jersey. Stay tuned in. I promise I'm leaving that state. I haven't been back in months. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That was good contact, but straight at the shortstop. That's one out. It was good contact, but he hit over the ball, and it just sadly wasn't angled in the right direction.
Yeah, straight
Now
into the
back to the
glove
big train.
of
Number
Nichols
6,
there. So
Jared Felix.
quick out to start this one.
Both teams have a Nichols. Cropdusters have Greg Nichols, and we have... Oh no, we have a guy from Nichols State. Never mind.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Here's the first pitch, high, ball 1.
Back at the top of the order here for the big train, it's Felix, who didn't have quite as successful of a base running / hitting inning at the last one, but made a great play in the outfield.
Okay, drew a walk right up the middle. Oh, well fielded by the shortstop, and well played. I thought that would sneak up the middle there, but it didn't. Felix has definitely been the MVP today for the big train.
Yeah, and that one, you know, like you said, Nick, I also thought maybe get into the gap a little bit, but only shortstop working overtime right now to get those 2 quick outs to start this bottom of the 7th.
Stepping up to the plate for the Bethesda Big Train is Colton Pegwood. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. The ball misses inside. Mizoki having a great first inning here, forcing 2 ground balls. Trying to continue that run against Hegwood. Strike called, count 1-1. Popped up, down to the third baseman. He's rushing towards it. Well fielded by the Cropduster third baseman. That is Quinn Allen. That'll end this inning, pushing the big train to 3 more outs remaining. We'll be here at the top of the 9th as the Cropdusters look to hold on to a 3-0 lead. Here on Big Train.
Calabrese.
Here we are, top of the 9th. You guys just missed a beautiful performance of My Girl by... Oh my god. Who sings My Girl? It's the group of...
I know
First
it.
pitch ball.
The somethings.
I can picture the album cover in my head. It's 4 dudes in a purplish pink back.
Wait, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
The Temptations.
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
I knew it was the something.
Yeah, there was a thought.
In the title.
Count 1-1 as we watch me try to damage some of Allie's property there. Oops. Count 1-1. Fouled off. Count now 1-2.
Still Mizoki on the mound for the big train, I believe. One of those Kentucky guys.
Kentucky boy.
No, just the Bama boys.
Yeah, you're right. Kentucky King. Can he get the strikeout here? He hits the batter. He will take his base as we continue through the 9th inning.
Now batting number 17, Greg Nichols.
Greg Nichols at the plate for the only Cropdusters. Nichols from Illinois State. You ever see a lot of Illinois State's athletics out there at Northwestern?
On occasion. I was actually looking at this roster earlier and I noticed he was an Illinois kid, which is pretty exciting. You don't see too many players in this league from Midwestern schools, so definitely interesting. But we don't see too much Illinois State at Northwestern. Oh wow, he's also an Illinois. Oh, wrong Illinois State player.
There's actually 3 Illinois State players on this team.
I was just gonna say.
One of them on this roster is still nameless as a base is stolen there, advancing to second.
Nichols is actually a California native. Very interesting. So, West Coast kid, plays school in the Midwest, and then he's coming out to the Ripken League for the summer.
Globetrotter.
Seriously.
Definitely traveling more than I will be this summer, because I'll be right here with you guys. Big Train baseball, day in, day out. And I'm all the gladder for it. Whoa! Pitch inside there, count now 3-0.
Yeah, Nick and I will be bringing you all every single game this summer. Home, away, when playoffs roll around, we'll be here.
I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Oh, thanks, Nick. Me neither.
Even with these puns, walks on the 4th pitch. Or no, that's got to be a strike, actually. I apologize. Even with these horrible puns.
I'll get used to it.
Oh. So I'm not this punny when I do basketball, but I guess different sport.
I was going to say, a lot less downtime.
4th pitch is a ball. Bringing runners to first and second now. A little bit of trouble for Mizoki here. The Toddster.
Now batting number 3,
Sure.
Tyler Wright.
That is another Simpsons reference. For those of you at home counting how many times I do that a game. They're all subtle. You can get a bunch of subtle ones in.
We're back to Tyler Wright. Pretty interesting guy. More on that after this pitch.
Well, hopefully he doesn't do Tyler wrong here as first ball pitches the ball. All right, what's the interesting thing you gotta say?
Favorite show to binge? Shameless.
Never seen it, have you?
No, I have not, but I have quite a few friends who really enjoy it.
Okay.
Definitely, I think it's who's the actor? William Macy? Is that his name?
Sounds like a name.
Yeah.
Fouled off to the first base line. Count now 1-1. Is that on Showtime or HBO Max?
I know you can watch it on Netflix. I don't know what it was originally
There we go.
on.
Okay, because if it's on Showtime, I'm never gonna see it. I thought it was a Showtime show.
No, I believe it's Netflix.
For those of you who have the money to spend on a Showtime subscription, have you seen Yellow Jackets?
I have not, but I've heard of it and people love it.
Bro, alright, that's that and Avatar you gotta watch.
Okay.
Required readings.
Okay. I'm pretty good at TV too. Like I've seen a bunch, but I've never seen that. But I've definitely heard of Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets is a recent release. It's, for those of you who don't know, a 90s high school girls soccer team flying to nationals. They're playing Crashes in the Wilderness, and then jump cut 3 years into them being in the wilderness, and they're eating each other. And it jumps between them being in the wilderness, eating each other, and them being adults, having escaped, eating each other. Count now 1 and 2. Outstanding performances from Melanie Linsky. Oh my god. She's so good in that. Have you seen Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Yes.
She's the mean aunt in that.
Oh, the aunt.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
realize she was the aunt in that. I'm like, I love her in Yellow Jackets. She's the best. And then I saw her in that. I'm like, now I hate you.
She's not great in that, no.
No, she's objectively a horrible person in that movie, but that's
Yeah.
the talent of an actress. Counts 2 and 2.
That's a great movie. Gets me every time.
I rewatched it with my friend Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy if you're somehow listening to this. You're definitely not. It's your 21st. You're out there right now partying. It was his first time seeing it, and I was crying before the stuff even happened.
I was gonna say the second time around, you know it's coming. The tears hit.
Like I know, fouled off hard, count 2 and 2 still. I know Ezra Miller is going to kiss him and just immediately feel sorry. And I know he's going to have that fight with his boyfriend. Oh my god. And Emma Watson just spreading her arms as she drives down. You know what my one problem with that movie is? How did they not... They're music hipsters, right?
Yeah.
How do they not know that it's Heroes by David Bowie? So they got the Tunnel song. We can never find the Tunnel song. It's David Bowie, and it's his biggest hit. It drove me insane. Count 2 and 2. 2 runners on base. No outs. Runner will advance to third and second. The runner at second, though, a little risky there. Oh, thank God for the shortstop backing up the play there. The ball almost escaped his grasp. Definitely
not a great look. No outs still for the Cropdusters. Now they got runners on second and third. Nick and I have turned into film critics, so I don't know. I don't know what we're all doing here at the Poe right now, but...
If you're listening, follow me on Letterboxd, Nick-Poor. My most recent review of Chip and Dale, not even kidding, the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie's up. Hit down to the third base line. Well fielded, watches the runner from third, gets the out at first. I am a film minor, actually.
Oh, yes, you said this the other day. Did you like the Chip and Dale movie?
Actually, yes.
Oh, wait, so my cousin, shout out Brendan if you're listening, definitely not. He told me to watch it. He sent it to me the other day. He's like, you gotta watch this. I was like, interesting. So maybe that'll have to be
Now
next on my
batting for
list.
Aldi number 6. West.
Brandon came up with a text asking if we were doing a post-game thing. I guess we are. We are. We got you, Brendan. Thanks for
you,
tuning in.
Brendan. Thanks.
Got you, big guy. I don't know if you're tall or if you're short, but you're a big guy now.
He's not that tall.
Still big guy. Every man or woman that is okay with being called big guy is big guy. Or big dog is my favorite one, but some of my friends do not like being called dog. Oh, smacked out to the gap between center and right. Well fielded! Oh, no, he dropped it. I take that back. That could have been an amazing play, but couldn't get to it in time. The ball is loose past the second baseman. 2 runs will score. Runner on second now.
That was a beautiful hit. Would have been an even more beautiful catch, but just couldn't get a glove on it. And Cropdusters, if they weren't in command already, are definitely in command right now. And still only 1 out here.
You can feel it in the air. It feels like the coal's been taken out of the train, the steam's been taken out of the engine. Or the one that's actually a phrase, the train has gone off the tracks.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got to think this is an exhibition game, not necessarily putting the best lineup out there. Also, there's a lot of these guys.
I would argue they might be. The Felix Hegwood Schultz screams that they're going for it.
Yeah.
Oh, good throw to try and catch him at second. Well played. Keep that in from Rogers. Sorry, you keep speaking.
I was just gonna say how many guys, maybe like especially on the pitching staff, who are out at regionals right now, who could be making a difference. I don't know.
You're right. It's too much to read into an exhibition.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the fans are hoping for more. The stands have emptied out quite a bit.
Yeah.
From what was a bumpin' picnic table, there were about 120 people here for picnics today. Shout out to outside 3-0.
Picnic coordinator page.
2-1. Apologies, that lands inside. Mizoki still entrusted with the mound here. Sal's letting him run. Swing and a miss. Fakes the throw to third, and off goes his mask. Count 2-2.
The Cropdusters successfully steal third.
You ever been crop dusted before? I had that saved, and I was fighting it all game.
We're in inning number 9, and Nick has made a crop dusting joke, people.
I made it 9 innings. Give me some credit, dude.
I am giving you credit. I explicitly mentioned that we made it all the way to inning number 9.
Yeah, 2 hours and 11 minutes. A long time to hold it in. That was the best one! Oh, Chapman family, I hope you were still listening and heard that. Single up the middle. Oh no, well fielded! Ice cream cone gets the out. Great play from number 1 for the big train. That is Colton Hegwood rushing over from shortstop. Got it in the ice cream cone. Alas, a run still scores though.
Now batting for the Cropdusters number 9, Daniel Elliott.
It's 6-0 now here. Cropdusters only 5 hits to get 6 runs.
Yeah, very impressive.
What does that tell you that the big train needs to improve upon?
You know, I think the pitching. I can't help. I know the Cropdusters are up 6-0, but I can't help but think it's really been a hitting issue for the big train today. You know, they really have not been able to get anything done offensively, and they've had some good opportunities. You know, that Felix run where that was the space running where he was able to steal second and third. Those are opportunities where the guy next to bat needs to capitalize, and they just haven't been able to do that. So, despite the 6-0 score, it's really been a hitting issue for me today, Nick.
I have to agree. I think the only problem with the defense has been pitch control. There's been a couple too many walks, in my opinion. A lot of 3-2 counts that could have been ended earlier in the at-bat. But the Cropdusters have had those too, so it comes back to taking advantage of opportunities. With strike 3 there, we're going to see if they can take advantage of their last opportunity. Down 6-0 in the 9th. I'm calling it right now. Big Train wins 8-6 here. Welcome back! Bottom of the 9th here. Energy has risen in the stadium as the Big Train trails 6-0, but can they do something here to break through against the Cropdusters? Ball high. Count 1-0.
It's Brian Rinke on the mound now for Olney out of University of Richmond, New York native. He's not gotten too much time for the Spiders in his career, but looking to get something done and close this one out for Olney today.
Spiders. Still cannot believe they're the Spiders.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. I like a niche mascot.
Alright, like, but there's good niche mascots and there's bad ones. Like the Providence Friar haunts my nightmares. And that's niche. I don't like the Spider. Maybe it's just because they body us in sports even when we're the better team. But to clarify for those of you at home, I'm a G-Dub student, WRGW sports director, and host of the Buff and Blue Review, GW's premier source for sports news.
Spiders had a great basketball season.
Oh yes, I was there for that one. Sitting
Were you
courtside,
really?
yeah.
Oh wow.
A10 tournament, me and shout out Scott Rosenberg. Scott, if you're tuning in. Love you, big guy Scott. Ball, strike 2 there, counts full. We got to call that game. We had press passes for the entire week. The Atlantic 10 Conference treated us like kings and queens.
That's
They,
awesome.
they gave us like glasses that had the A10 logo engraved on it. They gave us like a full course meal,
Oh my god.
access to everything. It was thank you to the Atlantic 10 for helping that opportunity happen. Their phrase, great people, great places, great opportunities, spoke true. Runner on first.
When I traveled to Indy for the Big Ten women's basketball tournament, we were given a Big Ten mask, and that's about it.
What kind? Like a
Like a COVID mask.
My first thought was like they gave you like a mask appeal.
No,
That's Big Ten
no,
meals.
no. Just a COVID mask. We did get food. Pretty good food situation, so can't complain about that. And we did get to sit courtside. They were very nice to us.
I gotta say, DC United treated me very well, but the one thing was there was a very spicy taco they fed me, and I was like, I can't leave. First pitch is a strike, because I'm right here, sitting next to DC United's third all-time goal scorer, writing notes. I'm in the zone, I got to report on their Pride night.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That was amazing. They were the best warm-up kits I've ever seen, 0-2. Like this tie-dye rainbow. I couldn't get one in my size, but I got one for my girlfriend. They are amazing. Google DC United Pride jersey, people at home from the DMV area. Sadly, United's having a tough season so far.
Yeah, but the food at Audi Field is unreal.
Never been there as a citizen.
I've only been there as a citizen.
I was supposed to go there for the the national finals of Ultimate Frisbee.
Oh, you play frisbee?
No, as a reporter.
As a reporter.
Because they have a close connection with WRGW. They're extremely nice to us. Strike 3, that'll end that at bat, first out of the inning. They're extremely great to us, but sadly, I had a stats like 4-page paper that's really, can you run the code and then write it out? And I had to do that, and I could not go. I was supposed to go with Macy McClintock. Shout out Macy McClintock, one of our outstanding broadcasters at George Washington University. And a huge Hunter Renfro fan, actually, which fits very well with the big train. I sent her a picture of our little shrine, and her immediate reply was, "Why do you have a shrine in your room?" I go, "Oh, let me correct you that this is my job. That I don't have all of Hunter Renfro's baseball cards at home."
I'm sure some big train fans do.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Him and Ben Zobrist. Ben Zobrist doesn't get enough hype. He had that one great playoff run with the Cubs. Or no, with the Royals when they beat the Mets.
Oh, sad. If it wasn't clear already, Nick is a Mets fan.
You a Nats fan because you're from the area?
Yes, I am. Plenty of fans in the stadium here tonight in Nats gear.
I saw an Expos hat too.
Oh, nice. Not the best season for the Washington Nationals, but
Love
I
it.
cannot complain. I've, in my childhood, have lived through a Stanley Cup, a WNBA title, and a World Series. So you take what you can get.
Lucky you. The Knicks have stunk for almost my entire life.
Okay, the Wizards are not good.
Okay, wait. I'm a Bulls fan anyway.
I said WNBA.
I liked when Derrick Rose got injured and the Bulls just ran. You know who Joakim Noah is?
Mm-mm.
It was the 7-foot guy who would carry the ball. He had big bouncing, what's it called? A big bouncing, not ponytail, but a big bouncing hair and a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did? And we're going to confirm. He would just push it, get 6 assists a game from the center position, and carried a horrible team to the playoffs 3 years in a row. Man, New York sports are painful unless you're a Yankees fan. Mets had that one World Series run, and then...
Mets are good right now.
Yeah.
We have our guy.
But I still never forget 2007, so I'm not happy until we win. I read the David Wright biography, for those of you looking for a good sports read. And I'm getting through the book, and the next chapter is just called 2007. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, maybe skip.
You know that epic collapse, correct? The 2007? Yeah. Everyone knows it. Go Mets.
I'm not the biggest baseball person, but I don't know. I also, I just miss Mad Max. You guys are very fortunate to have him. My favorite Nat of all time, though, Trey Turner. Now out in LA, but a very successful team at the moment. And I bought a Trey Turner jersey in May 2021, and then he was sent away in July 2021. So big waste of my money.
What kind of jerseys do you have outside of Trey Turner? Is that the only one, or?
That might be. I used to have, when you're a young girl and you like sports, they'll give you a pink and white jersey of whatever team you're from. So when I was little, I had Chris Cooley
Okay, because they can't give you
from
the
the Washington
colors.
football team.
If you're a girl, it has to be pink.
Has to be pink, obviously. Pink and white Chris Cooley jersey I had when I was little. That might be it, honestly.
I am sent to the second shortstop, and he's safe at first. The game is not over. We got runners in the corners. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have hope here. I am a jersey collector, for those of you wondering. It's going up on the WRGW YouTube, a walkthrough of my closet. I think I have
number 8,
jerseys.
Fargo.
It is bad. Because I got into it collecting them when I was little, and all I wanted for Christmas was a jersey. And it's piled up as I've aged. And it's reached the point where I have one for almost every NBA team.
Wow.
5 soccer jerseys and a Gary Carter that I got. That shipped in from Carter Mets jersey. That's the crowning jewel of my collection. That and the Nick Young Lakers jersey is iconic. Swaggy P, never forget. That's a tough pitch there. Ball low and away. Count 2-0. There's a little bit of a chance for something here for the big train.
Yeah, runner on third, runner on first. Again, 2 outs, but it's not over till it's over.
Look, a 3-run bomb here. We're halfway there. Crescent moon now high in the sky, fouled off 2-1. Those of you big train fans who can't get enough, so all of you, be sure to come back tomorrow 7 p.m. as we take on the Southern Maryland Senators, the next expansion team coming to the Cal Ripken Senior League. They are comprised of a mix of high school and college players. They're not officially in the league yet, so you're not fully drawing, college players if you're not fully a team. But they have put together a good roster. I would definitely come out and check that out. And I think the big train are really looking to bounce back from that.
Yeah, seriously, definitely a great opportunity. Although only, again, a newer team in this league, definitely have a more veteran roster.
Ball grounded to the shortstop. This looks like it's it, and it is. The Cropdusters take down the big train 6-0 at home in an opening season exhibition. Cropdusters led by 2 home runs. The first one coming off the bat of the 9-hole hitter by the name of Wes Ginrich, and the other blasted by Coleman Calabrese, a 3-run shot, also sending home a double. That's 6 bases for 1 man in 1 game. The Cropdusters celebrate on the field of Povich. Hopefully, this is not someone we'll be seeing often throughout the season.
Yeah, definitely not the most ideal start for the big train, but I always say this, you'd rather it happen now than later. Opening day officially on Tuesday, so Big Train has another exhibition game chance to bounce back, like you said, Nick, against Southern Maryland Senators. Definitely a very young team, much newer team, so it should be a great opportunity for them. But yeah, pretty disappointing start for the Big Train here today, especially as these fans leave Povich. Definitely not what you were expecting for the 5-time Ripken League champs.
Look, the Ripken League champs, Bethesda Big Train, reigning currently, will get a chance for revenge against the Cropdusters on Thursday, the 9th of June, so under a week from now.
I was going to say, the beauty of this league, you play almost every day, and you're playing the same couple teams every week, so it's a great opportunity to see what the Cropdusters could do, and hopefully next time they'll have more of a game plan going in and be able to rebound.
Again, for those of you looking forward to tomorrow, it is not in fact the DCC Little Train. It is the South Maryland Senators. Eddie, what do you want to see this team do better tomorrow in order to bounce back against the Senators?
I think it's kind of basic and not that exciting, but I'd like to see a run get on the board. Not only was this not a great, not the best pitching performance for the Big Train, but the bats were completely ice cold, and there's a lot of zeros on that scoreboard right now. So I think that's definitely what's going to be most important, is just finding some way to get the offense going tomorrow. Will be the most important thing for the Big Train. And I think there were some bright spots. I think Felix had a great day. Schulze was sometimes getting in there on the action. So I think they can come back from this, but I would just like to see some points get scored.
I absolutely agree. We need some runs on the board. You can see Coach Sal out there just rubbing the back of his head. You can't really be angry. It's an exhibition. It's the first game of the season, but you can't be happy either.
Yeah, but again, it is what it is, and it's the first game in and out, and tomorrow's a new day. So.
And it's fully dropped 30 degrees out here.
Seriously.
Again, we'll be back with you tomorrow. hopefully with one less paper weighing Allie down and one less stomach bug.
Weighing one less
I
down.
was like actually decreasing our weight. If there's any post-game content, do we want to post it to the YouTube?
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up today's broadcast. Thank you guys for tuning in so much and bearing with us as we experience
Quite a few technical difficulties.
Oh, yes. Again, the only Cropdusters come on the road, defeating the Bethesda Big Train 6-0 here at Povich Field. Again, tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Again at Povich Field. If you can get here in person, get here in person. We'll be playing host to the latest Ripken team coming